Here we go. Okay, can everyone see me? Can someone let me know that they can hear and see me in the chat there? Afternoon, everyone. Good to see everyone starting to come aboard. This is very exciting to see everyone here on a Friday afternoon, so thank you all for coming out. Appreciate your time. I know your time is valuable, but I'm sure you're going to be very pleased that you've put this time aside, because I'm very pleased to be able to introduce both Mark Harbert, our star that we're having on this afternoon, and also partner in crime here, Tom Leonard. So welcome, guys. Mark is a legend in the online marketing industry, specializing in video. He's started out his career with dominating YouTube. Built a six-figure business on YouTube. He's generated over 40,000 odd leads. I think he's had over 400 sign-ups in his businesses. So a wealth of knowledge, and we're very privileged to have Mark on board this afternoon, where he's going to share how he's moved his strategies from YouTube and brought them over to Facebook, and is having phenomenal results. And basically this is a strategy using video that can be used across all social medias like Twitter and Instagram and everything else. So Mark, thank you so much once again for coming on, and I would like to just hand it over to you and let you share your magic.
All right, well, cool. Well, first off, thanks guys for inviting me out. I appreciate it, and it's always a pleasure to come in and serve and do some good training and help people get some results. And yeah, should be a good time. You guys, you ready to dive into this thing and do some fun stuff?
Yeah, can't wait, can't wait.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to point out, Mark, and Clive, a lot of the people that I've invited, in fact, the majority of the people that I've invited here are from Twitter. That's where I seem to spend most of my time. And I just wanted to remind people that, we've been lucky enough to see some of the stuff you're going to be talking about. But anyone that uses Twitter, I want them to think of how this can be used on Twitter as well. So don't just think, oh, if Mark's talking about Facebook, that doesn't apply to me. It's really social media is what he's talking about. And a lot of the things that he's talking about, you can apply directly to Twitter. The really good thing about it is no one else is doing this on Twitter. So if you're out there on Twitter doing some little Vine videos and some other video advertising, you are really going to stand out. It's going to be you and Coca-Cola. So it really is a good place for that. And also, most of the people here who are already on Twitter are also on Facebook. So I don't want people to think that, oh, this is a Facebook session. It's not. It's really a social media session, and think of it that way.
Good. Yeah, excellent point. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, and this is one of the things about being a marketer, when you really learn some strategies. I mean, what I learned on YouTube, I was able to bring over to Facebook and apply it here, because a lot of the same principles apply. Okay, so absolutely great point, Tom, and let's do it.
Great.
Sounds good.
Cool. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here, guys, and we'll get rocking.
Cool.
All right. All right, guys. So first off, welcome to everybody. Glad to have you out here. And I'm going to talk to you today about, can you guys see my screen okay, by the way? You good? All right, good. I'm going to talk to you about what I call my video ad playbook. And if you don't know who I am, if you've never met me before, I'm going to go into a little bit of my story and show you a little bit about what it is that I've done and who I am, and so you feel a little bit maybe connected to me. But today we're going to talk about how to attract more prospects to your opportunity, pull in 53 plus new leads per day, and create autopilot signups, all with simple to create video ads in under a half an hour per day. So let's go ahead. Let me ask you just a couple questions, okay? What would an additional 53 prospects per day mean to you and your family? And you really want to ponder that for a minute and think about what it would do for your business. Would it affect your business in a positive way or a negative way? And I can almost guarantee you'll say in a positive way, because and when you really look at any business, it all comes down to how many people are coming through the door, how many people are seeing your presentations, depending on what your niche is. If you're in the home-based business niche like I am, it is about numbers. It's about getting more people to see what it is that you're doing. So how about targeted leads that actually want to talk to you? You see, a lot of times people have leads, but they're not necessarily wanting to hear what they have to say. We're talking about people who are actually interested in you. All right, so think about that as well. And what you're going to discover today is how to make this a reality with my simple Facebook video ad system from my video ad playbook course. And I do want to point out to you that in the end, I do have a very special offer for you should you choose and want to take advantage of it and dive deeper with this strategy. But here's my promise to you in this presentation. I, Mark Harbert, promise to be 100% honest with you, no hype or fluff. You'll know the exact blueprint to be successful in your business and manifest your dreams, quit your day job, pay off those debts, and have more time with your family or yourself. I promise by the end of this webinar you'll have the knowledge and solutions so that you can take your business to the next level. I promise to show you how this formula will allow you to generate all the leads you'll ever need to become a top producer in any direct sales, multi-level, or top-tier program. And I promise you that you will be ahead of 95% of all marketers on the entire globe at the end of this webinar. And finally, I promise you more fun out of life and the ability to provide yourself and your family with everything you want out of life for you and for them, and the peace of mind that comes with it. So here's the reality. Is that a bold promise? Yes, it is. It absolutely is, and I'll keep it. If you go through this webinar and you stick with me till the end, I promise you'll see the value in what it is that I have for you here today. Okay? So I do ask you that before we get going here, that you eliminate any outside distractions while you're on the webinar. I ask you just to shut off the phone, get in a quiet room, shut off Skype, email, and Facebook, take out a notepad, and focus with me here for about 60 minutes, okay? Because I've got something really special that can help you a lot if you choose to take action on it and actually do something with it. So let me tell you a little bit about me. I failed in 5 different network marketing companies before I actually came online. And since doing that, I've been able to make multiple 6 figures in commissions. And it's only been in a very short period of time. I'm very grateful for my experiences and everything that I've gone through, but I'm very thankful for the internet too. So I've generated, actually this is now old, I've actually generated over 40,000 leads online. And it's been an incredible rush to be able to learn some of the strategies to be able to do that and build a very targeted email list. I've recruited over 1,100 people personally. Online, I've co-created a YouTube traffic course called Tube Traffic Mojo, which sold over 1,100 units, and that course really created a lot of successful people when it came to utilizing YouTube for traffic. I went from $7 in my bank account to over $10,000 per month in about 90 days using the power of video marketing. Yes, and it was exactly 90 days. So I was also featured in Network Marketing Success magazine. This here is what you see. This is the inaugural issue of this magazine. And I was featured in it when they came out with it. I got contacted by the publisher. He said he saw what I had been doing online, and there was a lot of buzz around me, and he really wanted to feature me. And, of course, I thought, well, what a privilege to that. So, of course, I said yes, and so that was a lot of fun putting that together. A little bit more about me. I'm a 3-time award-winning marketer. I've spoken on stage in front of thousands, and you can see some of the pictures here of me receiving awards, speaking on stage, and I was there on a success panel with other 6-figure earners, and a lot of fun, a lot of good stuff. So here is my 90-day proof. Now, I know it's very easy for a lot of the people to say, hey, I'm making money, and hey, I'm getting results, but really, here's the proof. The proof is in the pudding, and you can look here and you can see, for me, this is a system that I promote, and you can see here that, for me, leading up to about, say March of 2012, I really was struggling in my business. I was struggling over and over, and I just wasn't getting a lot of results, and I finally made the decision because I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. You heard what I said before. I had literally $7 in my bank account, and it wasn't fun. So I decided, and I made the decision. I was just kind of tired of it, and I went on a 90-day run. I was just fully committed. I dove in with both feet, And I went from literally $7 in my bank account to 5 figures in commissions, and this is the proof of it. Okay, that each one there represents a month. So you see the 6 signups to 50, and that's where I had my first 5-figure month. So pretty amazing right there. Here's what we're gonna cover here: how to zone in on your target market, how to create your video to maximize engagement on Facebook, how to post your first video ad online fast, cool tools that Facebook has for super targeting, and how to take your business to the next level with video. So let's go ahead, let's dig in and get some content going here. So, video marketing. Why video marketing? It's just, you can't beat video online. Okay, I believe video is one of the things that if you want to succeed using the internet anytime soon, then video is going to play a huge role in that, no question. And why? Because video it's an instant rapport builder. For those of you that came on the webinar here, you saw our faces. You saw Clive, you saw Tom, you saw myself, and it builds rapport like no other medium. Okay, and that's why I love it so much, because it's a connector. All right, and your prospects or your leads, if you can generate prospects and leads using video, they're 10 times more qualified, and really they're customized to you as well. So creating videos is literally the easiest content to create for the person who is in the busy lifestyle. Okay, if you are a busy lifestyle person, it's very easy to turn on your phone and create a short video and post it up on Facebook or Twitter, whichever one you choose. And I'm specifically talking about Facebook here, but it's very easy to upload that and move with it. Okay, you can create a 2 to 3 minute video, upload it, and be on your way. And I love video because it is an online asset. It becomes an online asset for years, paying you residual income. And for me, I have been able to earn income still on videos that I have out on the internet that have been there for a long, long time. And it's just very, very powerful when that happens. It results in bigger commission checks for you, financial freedom, and more sales and more reps and more fun. That is the power of video marketing when you use it in your online business. So what are some of the fastest ways to get leads with video? Now, there's 2 really main ways that I have employed or I have done. One of them is using YouTube. YouTube is really awesome when it comes to a long-term strategy, but it can take some time to start getting some traction, and it could take a good 90 days before you start to see some results. And so I like to use what are called Facebook video ads. I like to create short, sweet, easy videos and put them up on Facebook. All right, and put them in front of thousands of people literally within 20 minutes. Now, what I love about this strategy is that it is scalable. Free methods typically, like YouTube, are not scalable. And what scalable is really the ability to take it up a notch much faster. Free methods take a long time, and free methods do work. There's no question. It's just the average person, really, we want results quick. We're not really wired to want to wait long. So we really have to, find something that works for us and we can scale it quickly. So literally, the power of video is undeniable, without question. I mean, it is very undeniable. It is a connector, and that's why I love it. But it's quick, it's powerful. You can target anybody you want. You can get leads within 20 minutes a lot of times. You can get creative with your audience to inspire engagement, and it is the perfect place for interaction and networking. Facebook is a great place to do that. All right, and it's way easier to scale than free traffic, and we already kind of hit on that. But here's some of my results. All right, this is a video ad that I put out on the internet, and I put it out on Facebook, and I put it out there, and this is kind of after about a day and a half. Okay. And I put this up there, and look what happened. You look down in the bottom left, you can see I created this short video, and I ran an ad to it, and you can see that I got 67 likes, 33 comments, and 33 shares. And what's great about this strategy is that people love to watch videos. They love to put videos in front of people. You know, the people love to watch them, but they love to share them as well. Okay, so this makes this a very powerful strategy. And then if you look over here on the right, you see that I have here 653 views as well as 63 leads on the video. So 63 leads from this one video after about a day and a half. And so that's a very, very powerful way to to benefit and get your face out there and connect with people. So here's some more of my results. Recently, I decided I was going to promote a webinar, and I was going to sell a product on that webinar. And here's some of my results. If you look at this one starting on the left, 116 registrations. We have 88 registrations, 97 registrations, and 22 registrations. And these are leads, actual leads that I was able to generate from Facebook using video. And with this, I spent $495 on my ads. Okay, now I knew that I was going to be selling something on my webinar, so what I did was I had no problem spending that because I knew that I would make it back. Well, here was my results. I had 359 registrations from Facebook. I paid $1.38 per registrant, and my total revenue was $7,716, and my total profit was $7,220.21. So it is very clear that I had a very good day on this webinar, so I had zero issues in spending the $495. I was very confident in my ability to make it back. And so I was really excited about that, and I really said, I have to really teach on this and show other people how to utilize this strategy. Okay? So it doesn't really matter what your business is, you can apply it in this as well. So here's your finding your target market. Okay, this is very important when you're doing any type of advertising on Facebook. You need to know who your market is. You need to know what it is that is their pains, their struggles. Okay, and you start by doing this. You start by creating a wish list. Okay, you sit down with a pad of paper and a pen and you write out for about 30 to 60 minutes. You take some time and really think about it. Who is it that you really want to work with in your business? Who are the kind of people? Do you want to work with people, or are you just selling a product? What is it? And once you kind of create that perfect avatar, that person that you want to do business with, you have to ask yourself, what do you want to sell? Okay, and once you figure out what do I want to sell, then you ask yourself, what are my prospects' interests, desires, and concerns? Because the essence of entrepreneurship is solving problems. That's what we do as entrepreneurs. So then you ask, how does the product fix it? Because if your product can fix the problems and concerns that your prospects have, then you've got a winning combination. Okay? Absolutely. So before we can get going, you need to understand too is that you need a fan page for this, and it is what is needed. You can't use a profile when you're using this strategy, okay? And the reason being is because a profile is not something that Facebook likes you to use for business, okay? They very much want you to use your fan page because the fan page is an integral part of how Facebook conducts business, and they want people who are using it for business to be using pages, okay? So you can't use your profile for this. But when you set up a page, it's not that difficult. All you need to do if you don't know how to set up a page is go over to YouTube.com and look up how to set up a Facebook page. You'll have no problem finding something to show you how to do it. It's super easy. But once you get the page set up, you want to make sure you optimize and fill out your profile completely. Okay? You also want to be posting regular content and updates and status updates to help keep your fans engaged. Okay, this is a big deal. So let's talk about creating your video. Okay, one of the things that's very important for you to understand is when you create a video, you want it to be very congruent with what your message is. Okay, and when it's congruent, you're going to have a much better result with your video. In other words, if you know you want to sell a product, you want to keep your message on point with what the product is. Because if you're selling, boats, but on the front end you're talking about cars, they're going to get there and go, well, I was more interested in cars, not boats. You see what I mean? So you need to keep the message congruent with what the product is. Okay. Now, when you create a video, I like to do what's called the intro with question beginning, and then in the middle we have what's called the content, and then the call to action. Now, the intro is very simple, and you want to keep it very simple. You just kind of tell people who you are, your name, where you're from, and then ask a question and start to begin to do what I call creating open loops. And open loops are essentially where you ask a question but don't give the answer, because the answer is in the video or it's in the widget or whatever it is that you're giving away. Okay? If you're in a business opportunity or whatever it may be. All right? So the content is where you want to give kind of some good stuff that people can chew on, so to speak. You want them to be able to find value in what it is that you are sharing, okay? And in that content, you want to create some open loops, all right? And so more open loops just do what I call, it creates a vacuum effect. And what it is essentially pulling that person towards you more, okay? So that's a big thing to keep in mind when you create your content. So and the other key part is the call to action. At the end of your video, you absolutely want to have a call to action. Now, a call to action essentially is at the end of the video, you are giving them the next step. And the next step is to move on to the clicking a link, entering in their information, whatever that may be. So the call to action is very, very important, okay? And one of the things that is very key, and I bet you, Clive, you could probably chime in on this, is that when you have with the call to action, one of the coolest things that really can help you get some interaction is at the end of your video, just make the comment to have people reach out to you and connect with you on Facebook. Now, Clive, has that worked for you?
Yes, I've had a couple of people contact me now, so that it definitely is a good call.
Yeah, absolutely. It works. It works great. I have one of my coaching clients, she's been using it, and she's getting about 3 to 5 connections a day, people reaching out to her, so it's pretty powerful stuff.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's awesome. So, but the key with doing videos is just practice. It's not, sometimes we overthink it, and really, essentially, it's just a matter of practicing. The more you practice, the better you get. You don't have to be Mr. Sales Guy or Mr. Saleswoman when you get on the video, okay? Just be yourself, share some good knowledge, and have a call to action at the end, all right? So let me show you real quick how you can post a video ad fairly quickly on Facebook, okay? Now I'm going to show you here, and we'll go over here to my fan page. All right, so it's very simple. I'm going to go ahead and blow my screen up too so you can see it. Now, it's just as easy as creating a status update, okay? This is one of the easier ways to actually post a video ad. There are some more advanced ways, but I'm not going to get into that here. But essentially what you do is once you've created your video, there's a couple steps that you can do. Number one, you can create a video and upload it straight from your phone, okay? Now, a lot of people ask me, what is the best equipment? What kind of phone should I get? And my answer is typically always the same. Just use your cell phone. Almost every video I create is created with my iPhone 5S. Why? Because I love the video camera on it, and it's really, really good. It's HD quality. It gives me the exact quality that I need to create good videos. So I do not, I don't use any fancy equipment. But what I like to do is take selfie videos as well. If you've ever taken a selfie picture of yourself, it's really creating a video is just as simple as doing that. So you don't want to overcomplicate it. And people like real. People like real. So the more real you can be, especially in the home business space, the better off you're going to be. All right. So it's very simple. Once you create a video, again, you can upload it from your phone, and or what you do is you come over here if your video file is on the computer, and you essentially just type in your website. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my website here. Okay. And then what you can do, I'll delete this here. You want to write in a couple sentences. Now, what I would put, because I'm in the home-based business industry and I work with marketers, I would basically put this: struggling to get leads for your business, finding it hard to talk to more people, then join me on my upcoming webinar where I explain to you how to get 3 to 5 new prospects reaching out to you daily. Right. So this is you know, this is a way that you put this in there, and once this is a very important part, because some people will read this, and it's important that you have like a little call to action in there. Okay. Now, if you're promoting like a webinar or you know, some type of offer, you want to have that in there. So next, once you've done this, it's very simple. It's very easy. All you do is go right here where it says photo and video. And you click on this and then upload your video. And essentially, it's as easy as that to post a video ad. All right? Now, I'm going to show you here in just a second. Now, a lot of people get hung up. They see like the likes. And they think, well, I don't have any likes on my page. How can I utilize this strategy if I don't have any likes? You don't need likes. Facebook gives you the ability to target anybody you want with your video ad. It doesn't matter. You're not just limited to the amount of likes that you have. Okay, that's definitely not the case. So once you've done this, you're going to upload your video. Okay, and from there you're just going to hit click post. Now, if you've ever been on Facebook, one of the cool little things about right here is this little feature right here that says schedule post. Now, with the schedule post, let's say you have a webinar or something that you want to promote, but you're not ready to promote it just yet. You can actually schedule it for a future date. Okay. Now, let's say you're doing something here on this date, and you don't want to start promoting it until here. You can just choose this date, set the time, and it will, it will post in the future. So now, once what we're going to do here, I'm going to go ahead and take this out, and then you'll just post it. Now, I'm not going to do that because I've already got a couple on here, but let me show you a couple videos that I have, and these are ones that I have used over and over and over again. It's pretty amazing when you find something that really works. When it gets right down to it, why change it? If it works and it's getting you leads, then stick with it. And I have a couple videos that I've used. Let me see here. Here's one, and then here is another, okay? And I've used this one over and over again, and you can see it's gotten these 73,000 leads, or excuse me, 73,000 views, and 113 likes, 19 comments, 46 shares. And so this is already posted in here. We're going to use this one. So now that we've got our post on the page, now our goal becomes, how do we get this video in front of more people? It's very simple. All you do is you go right over here, and you go to this little arrow on the side and go to Create Ad. Okay? So you can create an ad, and it'll go right into your ability to create an ad. Okay? Now, how we do this is, since we posted it on our page, you're going to want to boost your post. Okay? You're going to want to, boost it. And so what you do is you click this, and you choose your page, and then what we're going to do is choose the actual post that we put on the page. All right, now let's do that. let's go ahead and we'll choose this one right here. All right, once we've chosen it, we'll click continue. And then we're going to go in here. Now this is where the magic happens. This is where we take our video that we've created and put it in front of hundreds or thousands of people for them to see. Okay? It's very simple. So here you just want to put in one country. I recommend either United States, Canada, or wherever your business is. Okay, you enter that in. The age group, now I like to typically go from the age group of around 35 to 50, or you can do like 20 to 60 if you want to open it up a little bit. So we'll just leave it set right there. You can choose men or women. I typically just go with both. And then language, of course, I'll put English. And then now this is where the rubber meets the road. It's between the interests and the behaviors of your target, of who you want to target with the video. So essentially what we're doing here is just creating an ad with that video. All right? So in the interests column, all right, what we want to do is we want to type in who we're targeting. So whatever we're saying in the video, like for instance, if you're in the home-based business industry like me, I may look under business and industry, see if there's anything in there. Or what I may do is say, you know what, I'm going to target somebody in Amway. Okay, now I'm not affiliated with Amway, I don't work with Amway, but I'm just using this as an example. So I'll choose Amway Global. Now with Amway Global, you see that we've gotten 340,000 people that are interested in Amway Global. Now, what's cool is when you come here to the behaviors, you can choose who it is that you want to put this in front of. So just imagine if they're interested in Amway Global, and we go down here to the digital activities, if you click on this, we can target people who are interested in Amway Global and have shown that they like to spend money on the internet. Okay? So here you go. Look, we've narrowed it down to 1,420 people. Now you might be thinking that that's not a very good target, but look up here. Facebook is saying this is a very specific audience, and that's what they like to see. Really, believe it or not, the lower the number, the better. Okay, that's very, very important. So what we've got here is we've got people in Amway who have demonstrated that they are into spending money online. So these are people that would be very good to target. All right. So and it just matters like who is your message targeted to. It's like if you were a florist and you were selling flowers, who would be more likely to buy your flowers? Or more than likely people who are in weddings, people who are getting married, people who want to send flowers to someone for a funeral or whatever. So there's ways that you can use this information to target those types of people. So for our demonstration here, we're just going to leave it like this. All right. So now we're going to scroll down. We're going to leave this set on all, and we're going to say how much do you want to spend, because this is an ad, and you can start out with as little as $5 a day. You can set it to $500 or $50 a day. It doesn't matter. Facebook will monitor that for you, and they will help you out with that for sure. So once you set your budget, I'm just going to leave it on 5. You can put run my ad set continuously starting today. And then here on the bidding, you want to do optimize for page post engagement, okay? And what this does is it allows Facebook to monitor what you're paying in ads, and it works to try and get you more engagement on your videos, okay? So once you've done that, it really is that simple. You come over here, it's right here, and you click place order, and it will place your order, and Facebook will go through their process, and they will approve it for you if it meets their guideline, and most of the time it will with the videos, okay? So really, really powerful stuff there. What do you guys think of that so far?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Awesome. Very, very cool. And what's nice about this is that really I believe anybody can do this, Of course, there's a lot of other variables that go into it, but I think this is a great place for people to start,
Definitely, it's for me, being fairly new, it's certainly been the most consistent form of lead generation that I've come across for sure, and the most instant as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And one of the things that
yeah, go ahead, Tom.
One of the things that I like the way you're describing it is on how specific your audience is. Because you're right. A lot of times when I'm doing the ad and I'm like, oh, 1,000 people, is it going to go anywhere? But when it reaches the right 1,000 people, then it's golden. That's when your investment's going to really pay off. So I think that's a really key point there.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no doubt about it. The more specific you can get, the better off you're going to be, without question. And yeah, a lot of people tend to get like, oh yeah, it's only in front of 1,400 people. That's not a lot. Well, I've actually watched people get in front of that many, and they generate 60 to 80 leads for a couple cents each, because they got so targeted. So a lot of good tips and tricks there. So let me go ahead. We'll pull my slide back open here, and we'll get started again. So, I just like to ask you, have you gotten value so far? And if you have, awesome. I mean, that's why we're here, is to give some value, and to help you see that there is a possibility for you to be able to market your business and use these strategies in order to do it. So, I'm not sure why you're here today. I'm not sure why you're here. It might be because you enjoy free training. It might be because you love learning and you are a constant student. And maybe you're here because you really want to create an inspiring life that helps others. Now, for me, I am here for that reason. I love to work with people. I love to help people. It's awesome to see people get results. Okay? Now, here's the truth. Having you guys here on this webinar, there's a lot of possibility with each of you. And I believe in every person that has a desire to want to go out and build their business better, bigger and better. But I know that one of the best ways for you to pull that greatness out of you is to invest in you and your skills. And I know that because I believe that and I practice it. I'm going to show you here in just a moment. So, my question would be is if you believe that this strategy is very effective, then my question to you would be, if you're ready to take it to the next level, so am I. Because I believe that this strategy works really well, and it does work well. It's worked well for me, and it's worked well for my students. And you've got Clive right here. He's active one of my students, and he's gone through it. And, it's been exciting. So just recently, I did something very special, and I opened it up for 53 people. And these people right now are getting results with this strategy. Now, here's what I want to show you is don't take my word for it. We've got our very own Clive Jeffrey right here. And I want to show you what Clive wrote me. And you can speak for yourself here, Clive, too. But Clive said, hey, Mark Harbert, check this out. My leads are starting to flow in since I set up my first Facebook video ad. Thanks so much for putting out this awesome information. I really appreciate it. And tell me about that, Clive, when you really started seeing your first leads roll in like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much, the graph says it all. I mean, I just going back to the course too, how you actually go through, like one of the first modules, just literally targeting your audience, which is one of the most important steps, as you said. And so I just went through, literally followed it, was like paint by numbers. I set up my ad, and yeah, just watched them come in. It was, and you can see before I started doing it, it wasn't like that. So yeah, best investment I've made, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. It's awesome. I love to hear that. For me, I just love to hear that. That's amazing. That's great, man. So yeah, I mean, here's another one. Jan, I put up my ad last night, and I already have 7 leads in my MLSP back office. This stuff works. Thanks, Mark. Before you all, my ads were not getting approved. It feels really good to get somewhere. And she also followed it up saying, I might add that one of the people who opted in sent me a private Facebook message with a question. Hopefully he'll be my first MLSP mastery student. Gotta love that. And what I love about that is that just Jan, she went in there and was applying what it is that that I teach in the course, video ad playbook. And
yeah, sorry, yeah. I just wanted to add that I've actually got my first 2 sign-ups for MLSP through my ads from that campaign. So yeah, awesome. Definitely. Yeah.
And they reached out to you?
Yes, and signed up before mastery. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's amazing. It's exactly the kind of results that we're talking about here, just by applying some really good strategy. So here's Rod Davison. He says, hey everyone, I put my video ad up during tonight's training and already got a lead coming in. How cool is that? Who else has gotten results already? What I love about this right here is that, you know, when we did our training in this course, we went from literally 9 o'clock till about 10:30, and you can see that Rod here commented from 9 to at 9:54. So we probably weren't even done with the webinar yet, and he had already posted an ad and had leads coming in. So I think that's pretty awesome and very telling to how well this strategy really works. So here's a couple more. Lillian, she says, woohoo, 4 leads yesterday on my ad. This really works. I love it. Tracy Rose just put a new video ad up, $1 leads with phone numbers. Yeehaw. Yes, so far in just over 12 hours, 4 leads on my first Facebook video ad. Woody woot, thanks Mark, jiggity jig. That's basically her way of saying this is pretty awesome. All right, here we go. There's another one from Clive. It says, hey Mark, check this out. When I started with MLSP a few months ago, I dreamed of seeing my name here. I love Video Ad Playbook. Thank you for putting out this course. So what is the Video Ad Playbook? It is 8 modules of pure training on how you can leverage Facebook video ads for more traffic, leads, and sales. Now, here is what you are going to get in this course. Now, this course is it's amazing. It is I've put a lot of effort, time, and into this course, and it's just been a lot of fun to create with some great students. So, in Module 1, we go over the overview and target market. So we really dive deep into this and help you to understand not only how simple it is, but how to really think through who it is that you want to market to and get your message crystal clear. And that's what we really focus on here. So we dive deep into the spirit of Facebook, and when you understand this, your results will go up. Many people, they don't understand that Facebook is, you want to treat Facebook the way it should be treated. Okay, it's not meant to be like a big pitch fest. People are there to socialize. And when you understand this, now I go over some of the key concepts regarding this that you really need to get if you want to make this work for you. So you want to focus in like a sniper. I'm going to show you how to do that on your perfect target. And we're going to show you how to know exactly each time you place an ad that you're targeting the people that fit your offer. This is easily a $197 value. In Module 2, we talk about how to set up and optimize your fan page. You'll learn how to maximize traffic to your fan page and catch all the residual leads. There's a certain way you want to set up your fan page correctly, or you won't get the kind of results that you're looking for. So what to use on your page that most do not, which is why they lose leads and sales, and how you need to position yourself on your fan page so you look like an authority immediately. This is a $197 value easily. Now in Module 3, what we're going to talk about is crafting your sales funnel, and I show you exactly how to set up your funnel so that you can with certainty know you will get your money back. Now Clive, in this module, do you remember this?
I sure do.
On this?
Absolutely. I mean, as I say, it's literally paint by numbers, and it's just so easy to follow, and it just makes so much sense. It's literally like walking. It walks you through, from the beginning to the end. It's awesome.
Yeah, very good. Awesome. Excellent. So I reveal the best ways to set up your email series to maximize conversions so you get paid, and the different types of sales funnels you can use that virtually guarantee it will convert if you use them. This is a $197 value. Now Module 4, how to create your video and post your first video ad. You're going to get my #1 video script that has gotten me leads at will with my video ads. You're going to get all my resources for creating videos that convert every time like clockwork. You're going to get immediate access to all my best converting ad swipe copy. All you need to do is swipe and post. I mean, really, it's that simple, all right? And this is a $197 value easily.
Yeah, one of the things, Mark.
What? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mark, back in that one of the things that I get just in working with Clive a little bit as he was going through your course, that swipe copy is amazing.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times it's like, I think I'm educated, I can write as good as the next guy, and I'll put something together. But it's just amazing when he was working with the swipe copy that you were providing him. Like, boom, it just blew it out of the water.
Yeah.
And it's like, there's no reason, I quickly learned, no reason to reinvent the wheel if someone smarter has already invented it.
Right. Absolutely. That's the smartest thing to do. No question. Why reinvent the wheel? Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. So yeah, absolutely. Let's go on here to Module 5, how to use Audience Insights and the Power Editor. And these are two really, really awesome tools that you want to really learn to use, and I'll show you how to use them. We're going to show you how to target buyers, not just tire kickers, with every video ad every time. And this is a very important thing that you want to focus on. And how to use the advanced Power Editor tools to manage and post the perfect video ad each and every time. In this module, it's definitely a $197 value, no question. And in Module 6, we have the retargeting and advanced retargeting in this module. This is some really exciting stuff, and when you implement it, if you have a website specifically, you can really implement this very well, and you'll be able to really get a very honed-in, targeted audience. We really dive deep on this. If you've ever been to a website like Amazon or eBay, and you're looking at an item, and then next thing you know, you go over to Facebook and you see an ad for the very same item that you were looking at just now. That's called retargeting, and I actually show you how to do that in some good detail, okay, and how to take advantage of that. So how to build a custom audience of people who don't opt in so you can ethically follow them around until they do. That's retargeting. How to build a custom audience of prospects that visit your capture page, opt in but don't buy. So we're going to show you how to do some of these advanced things, okay? How this can really take up registrations when you're doing a webinar. This is literally my secret to 23-cent leads. This is one of the most powerful strategies that I know in order to get very inexpensive leads. That is easily a $197 value, no question. So Module 7, how to further convert leads. The key concepts you need to know if you're going to convert leads into buyers. This is one thing that we really focus on in this module because it's no good to get leads if you don't know how to convert them afterwards. You can build a list super big, but if you don't know what to do with them, you're going to struggle. All right? So you're also going to get access to my daily and weekly routine that I use like clockwork to convert leads into whatever offer I promote, and the simple steps you can take to build authority, get more sales, and create an engaged fan base. So some powerful stuff there as well. This is a $197 value in this module, no question. Now Module 8, this is the final module. We're going to pull it all together. This is where I give you an A to Z review of all the key concepts that will allow you to run with this strategy and literally dominate, okay? And is very powerful. So you'll get access to this my quick list of resources throughout the course for quick reference, and you're going to get your hands on all of those. Easily a $297 value. Now the real world value on my course here, called the Video Ad Playbook, is $2,378, but you're not going to pay that here today, okay? To get access to all this information so that you can go out and really understand everything that you want regarding the Video Ad Playbook and how to get videos out in front of people is a risk-free investment of only $497 today. Now, or you can get that in 2 easy payments of $277 each. Now, I want you to take a look at this, and I don't share this to toot my own horn, but I just want you to know that I am somebody that when I say that it works or to do something, I do it myself. I very rarely ever tell people to do anything that I don't do myself. And this is my training and education expense budget from April to 2014 of this year. I spent over $10,000 on courses on education to help make myself more valuable to my students and those that I teach. All right? So training and education is absolutely a big, huge chunk of my budget, and it should be in yours as well. So let me ask you this. What if that offer that I gave you for $497, what if I could even make it even better? As if the course itself wasn't enough, I'm going to make it even sweeter for you. I'm going to make it more incredible because here's what you're going to get access to. Bonus number 1, and this is our private Facebook group, and you get access to me and all my mastermind students, okay? We have people like myself, Clive in the group. We have several people in there that are really, rocking and rolling, and you get access to all of that. okay? And you get to network with those guys. So $997 value when you really calculate the value on that. Now this right here is probably worth the entire investment of the course. And that is bonus number 2. And this is what we call our exclusive leader interviews. This is literally 6+ hours of training on video, and you also get the audios as well. And with all the collective knowledge of all the leaders in this section, it is easily worth $3,000 in value. I have zero doubts, and that's being very conservative. Some people that we've been able to interview, that I've been able to interview, are charging $2,000 an hour in consulting fees for their time, and they get it. They get it, for sure. Now in bonus number 3, the audio files of each module, you will get each one of those where you can listen and learn on the go on how to dominate. I understand this is a mobile world. I am mobile, we're all mobile, and we need a way to get what we need while we're on the go as well, and that's why you're going to get all the audio modules, audio files as well. And bonus number 4 is the ultimate video ad checklist. This checklist will take all the guesswork out of this strategy. You will be able to utilize this strategy and get results. This video ad checklist really helps you, walk you through the process of setting up your video ads and making sure that you don't miss anything. Now, the ultimate fan page checklist. You know, if you don't know how to set up a fan page, I've got you covered. You can print this off, put it on your desk, walk through the steps, and it'll help you make sure that you complete it properly. So bonus number 6, this is my video equipment guide, budget guide for newbies. I get asked this question quite a bit, and there's no question it is a big deal. Never wonder what equipment to buy. I've got you covered so you don't waste your time researching this topic, okay? Now, the video traffic formula is bonus number 7. This is 6 modules of training on using YouTube for traffic, leads, and sales. This is $197 value easily in this course. My claim to fame is YouTube marketing, and you know, you will get some results just from this course as well. It's another 6 hours plus of training on how to use YouTube. So let's just recap this, okay? And we're talking about the Video Ad Playbook. Right now we are launching this course, and this will no longer be available come this Wednesday. We're closing it down, and we're only accepting a certain amount of people. So you definitely need to move on this and move quickly, okay? But the Video Ad Playbook launch special is 8 modules worth $2,378, all about how to create and deploy Facebook video ads. You're going to get the Video Ad Playbook audio version, and that's $497 worth of value. Video Ad Playbook Q&A sessions plus audios, and that's another $497 value. Exclusive leader interviews plus the audios for $3,000 in value. The ultimate video ad checklist at $97 in value, and the ultimate fan page checklist at $97 in value. The video equipment guide for newbies, that's another $97 value. That right there is something that all newbies love. They need to know what kind of equipment. I've got you covered there, okay? The video traffic formula course, easily at $297. The private Facebook group, lifetime access, a $997 value. The total value of everything that I am offering you here today for the price of the course at $497, the total value is $7,760, and you get that today for only a risk-free investment of $497 or 2 easy payments of $277 each. And here's the deal. If you go through this course and you just don't love it, look, you can try me out for 30 days. If you grab the Video Ad Playbook with the bonuses and you aren't just totally blown away, all you need to do is simply ask for your money back and I'll hand it to you. It's that simple, okay? I'm not here for your money. I'm here to actually help you get some results in your business. So in order to pick this up, it's 2 easy payments of $277 or 1 payment of $497. And guys, I believe you have a button there for people to click on, correct?
Yes,
I sure do.
All right, awesome. So what did you guys think of that?
Yeah, it's just awesome, Mark. Yeah, thank you so much for doing that. And yeah, I think it's just the most complete course. It's, as you say, it covers everything from A to B and more. You know, it's more than just a video training course. It's a complete, you know, from the targeting to understanding what your market is thinking and how to present, get into their minds and create offers, and then the retargeting. I mean, I didn't even know that existed till the course. I'm still working through that myself. So the strategies, I mean, the results I'm getting, I haven't even used a lot of the advanced stuff yet. So I'm just looking forward to cranking it.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's one of the things. I haven't gone through the course yet, but I've gone through a lot just by being around Clive, because he's always like, "Guess what I learned here? Guess what I learned here?"
That's
so
awesome.
he definitely is someone that, I mean, Clive is not a great hype person. He's down to earth. When he says, I like working with him because when he says something, I can believe it. It's not like he's just trying to sell something. One of the things that I think I really like about your bonuses, I mean, you've got some great bonuses there. I think the thing that might be underrated are your checklists.
Yeah.
I don't know if you listen to Tim Ferriss, the 4-hour work week guy.
Mm-hmm.
He had an incredible podcast this week. Talked about, you have so many good decisions to make in a day, that he says make checklists so you can eliminate all the unimportant decisions, and just have something, just like you're describing, a checklist to go out there. Oh, here's my fan page. Here's my video. I don't have to decide these things. I just have to check them off. That's much more valuable than it might seem at first.
Yeah, absolutely. And I didn't even mention this, but we decided to extend the offer to be part of the 5-week live intensive. So we ended that last night at midnight, but I had several emails this morning, people wanting to know if they could still get into it. So we decided to open it back up, and we're going to open that up until midnight on Sunday night to get involved and be a part of the live coaching program that goes along with this. So there's another bonus for you. Forgot to mention.
Great.
Yep.
Definitely.
So, very cool.
Yes, indeed. So no, yeah, I'm just loving the course. It's awesome.
Yes, absolutely. Well, good deal, guys. Yeah, pick up the course. If you have any questions, get with Clive, get with Tom, and just, get your questions answered. And, but definitely this course can make a big difference in what you want to accomplish with your business. I know it's been very transformative for a lot of people, and I can believe it. I believe that it will be for you watching this as well. So that's my suggestion. Definitely pick it up and let's rock and roll.
Yeah, and anyone that I've invited here, anyone especially on Twitter that wants to talk about it, I mean, I can highly recommend this course. I always learn something from Mark, so I feel really comfortable promoting anything that he has to offer, because I know that there really is value there. If you're considering this, if you want to talk about it, hey, shoot me a message out on Twitter. Let's connect. We can talk on the phone. Really easy. If you have any questions, just let me know.
Absolutely. Awesome. Well, good deal, guys. I thank you so much for having me out. It's been fun to be with you guys and hang out, and always a joy.
Great.
Awesome.
Cool beans,
guys. It's been an honor.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate it, and it's my pleasure for sure.
Well, thanks very much, and thanks everyone for coming, and hopefully you've got value from it all, and as Tom says, reach out to us and we'll help answer any questions that you might have. But I can thoroughly recommend that you guys take action and get into this, because it'll change your business.
Yeah, that's awesome. I appreciate that, and you're living proof of that, Clive, so absolutely. Exactly. That's awesome. And Tom gleaning from you, I mean, that's right there, that's a big deal. So.
Yep, I do every day.
All right, guys, have a great one. We'll talk soon.
Cheers.
See you, everyone.
I hit the send them to the offer. Still there, Clive?
Still showing live. Yes, it's still showing live on my top right.
Waiting for people to